Hi, my name is Michael Daly. If you suffer from insomnia and would love the chance to finally put an end to this never-ending nightmare once and for all, then this could be the most important video you ever watch. In fact, in just a few minutes from now, you're not only going to discover the real reason behind your insomnia, I'm also going to reveal how the latest scientific research has uncovered a number of simple, safe, and 100% natural ways to banish it for good, giving you the chance to enjoy a great night's sleep every night. And incredibly, you could start seeing results in as little as 14 days. So if you're sick and tired of spending night after night staring up at the ceiling and going through life feeling exhausted each and every day, then be sure to keep watching, because however debilitating your insomnia is right now, there is a solution. And what's more, these bizarre tricks have proven to work even if you've been suffering from insomnia for just a few months or many decades, and whether you're 18 or 80 years old. And the best part is, you won't even need to spend a single cent in order to benefit from this breakthrough research if you don't want to. I'll be revealing exactly what I mean by that in just a moment. Now, before I reveal any more about these breakthrough techniques, I'd first like you to do something for me. I want you to imagine, just for a moment, what it would feel like to be completely free from insomnia. Imagine being able to drift off into a deep, relaxing sleep, literally within minutes of your head hitting the pillow, to be able to enjoy a peaceful and uninterrupted night's sleep, where you wake up in the morning feeling completely refreshed, energized, and ready to start the day. To no longer experience the frustration and anger that comes with not being able to fall asleep, lying there for hours and hours and having to start each day feeling exhausted, groggy, irritable, and unable to function properly or think clearly. And to never again have to rely on sleeping pills, which nearly always lead to addiction and a whole range of nasty side effects. All that would be pretty incredible, right? Well, that's what I'm offering you today. The chance to get a great night's sleep every night, which will positively impact on your life in every possible way. But there's another reason I'm speaking to you today, and it's urgent. You see, insomnia is a slow killer. It literally ravages the body, and if you don't do anything about it now, there's a good chance that you'll be shortening your lifespan by a number of years and perhaps even decades. And if you think I'm just trying to scare you here, think again. Countless peer-reviewed clinical studies have proven beyond all doubt that a lack of sleep is hugely damaging to your health and longevity, creating a dramatically increased likelihood of developing potentially fatal conditions such as high blood pressure, heart attacks, diabetes, obesity, and more. To give you an example, a 13-year study into the association between short sleep duration and obesity in young adults found that by age 27, individuals who slept for an average of less than 6 hours per night were 7.5 times more likely to have a high body mass index. The Sleep Heart Health Study, meanwhile, found that adults who reported 5 hours of sleep or less were 2.5 times more likely to have diabetes compared with those who slept 7 to 8 hours per night. And even those reporting 6 hours per night were 1.7 times more likely to have diabetes. And it gets worse. A new study published in the journal Sleep found that people who suffer from insomnia have heightened nighttime blood pressure, which can lead to cardiac problems, while another recent clinical study found that 5 hours of sleep or less was associated with a whopping 45% increase in the risk of fatal and non-fatal heart attacks. And if that isn't frightening enough, get this. A 2010 study carried out by the Sleep Research and Treatment Center in Hershey, Pennsylvania, found that men who reported having insomnia and who slept for less than 6 hours a night were 4 times more likely to die over a 14-year period when compared to men who reported sleeping well. While a completely separate study found that sleeping 4.5 hours or less increased mortality risk from all causes by roughly 15%. So as you can see, if you're not getting enough sleep, then you can expect to live years, even decades, less than someone who is sleeping soundly. And even then, a lot of those years could be ruined by poor health. You may already be suffering in that way right now, and if you're not, you probably will be soon. But it doesn't have to be this way, because there is a solution. So what exactly am I talking about here? Okay, as you already know, my name is Michael Daly, but what you probably don't know is that I'm an independent medical researcher. Unlike a lot of doctors out there, I don't believe in blindly prescribing drugs to treat each and every health condition on Earth. Instead, I believe in natural treatments and the implementation of positive lifestyle habits and daily rituals, so to speak. I have more than 11 years' experience in the field of insomnia research, and over the last few years, I've been shocked at the rate that this easy-to-treat condition has been increasing throughout the world, and the fact that so little is being done to fight it with anything other than side effect-ridden sleeping pills that make your life a total misery. I've also been completely shocked at how few people actually know the true reason behind their insomnia, about the underlying root cause of the problem, and that simply lifestyle changes and positive habits are the only proven way to conquer it. And the reason for this is that doctors and the medical industry in general are obsessed with prescribing drugs, because the entire pharmaceutical industry is geared towards making money by managing your symptoms in the short term rather than actually fixing your problems in the long term, because that way they keep you as a customer for life. After all, according to the Sleep Health Foundation, an incredible 1 in 3 people suffer from some sort of insomnia, whether it's mild or chronic, which adds up to a lot of money for the big pharma. In fact, a new report by one of the world's largest market research publishers, Global Industry Analytics Incorporated, concluded that the global sleeping pill market is now worth an incredible $9 billion and growing. So instead of being given natural treatments for insomnia that can actually fix the problem permanently, you've been pushed towards sleeping tablets, which are nothing more than an irresponsible quick fix that store up mountains of problems in the future. And to give you an idea of just how dangerous sleeping tablets are, according to a recent large-scale study of over 10,000 people, patients receiving prescription sleep aids on a regular basis were 3 times more likely than non-users to die over a period of 2.5 years, even if they just took 18 pills a year. Frightening, isn't it? Yet more and more people are being prescribed sleeping tablets every day. But like I said, there is another way. You see, for the last decade, my research team and I have specialized in finding and developing powerful and all-natural remedies for some of the world's most common health complaints. And with an incredible 1 in 3 people now suffering from some degree of insomnia, I knew I just couldn't sit there and do nothing. So, my team and I decided to create a comprehensive solution complete with everything someone affected by insomnia might need to overcome their symptoms naturally and safely, whether they've been suffering from insomnia for weeks, months, or even years. We've called it Instant Sleep Remedies, and it's the most complete, all-natural, and side-effect-free resource for insomniacs ever developed. So, let's take a look at exactly what you're going to receive in the Instant Sleep Remedies package. Well, first of all, I'm going to send you the Instant Sleep Remedies introductory video series. This comprehensive and easy-to-follow 5-part video resource is packed full of everything you need to know about insomnia, because in order to beat it, you first need to understand exactly what it is. You'll discover the most common triggers, the 3 different types of insomnia that people experience, the self-defeating thoughts and behaviors that fuel insomnia, common treatment methods and self-help techniques, and much more. Once you've been through the introductory video series and understand everything there is to know about your insomnia and the real reasons behind it, it's time for the real meat and bones of the program, the Instant Sleep Remedies 14-Day Protocol. This 14-day treatment program is split into 7-part video series and has been designed in a step-by-step, easy-to-follow fashion, so all you need to do is make your way through the 14 videos in the order they're laid out. It really is that simple. During this high-quality and scientifically backed video series, you will be given a set of habits and rituals to follow every day before you go to bed. You will be shown how to use a set of proven techniques for a period of just 14 days, which include hydration therapy, guided meditation, visualization techniques, breathing exercises, laughter therapy, and hypnotic music in order to reduce the damaging effects of one of the biggest causes of insomnia there is: stress. You see, one of the most likely triggers for your insomnia is elevated cortisol levels. In fact, a study published in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism concluded that insomnia is associated with an overall increase of cortisol. And, according to a study carried out by the Natural Medicine Journal, reducing cortisol levels can be a very effective approach for addressing sleep disturbances. And to help you achieve this, these 14 videos will provide you with step-by-step instructions on how to create positive stress-busting habits or rituals that you can apply to your nighttime routine. These will help you to reduce cortisol levels and relax both your mind and body, enabling you to fall asleep quickly and enjoy a longer, more restful night's sleep. But that's not all. You'll also receive my Yoga for Insomnia video tutorial. A recent study from researchers at Harvard Medical School found that a daily yoga practice produced statistically significant improvements in sleep quality and quantity. In Yoga for Insomnia, you'll discover 15 powerful yoga poses for relieving stress by minimizing the buildup of the stress hormone cortisol, which will give you the best possible chance of freeing your mind and enjoying a restful night's sleep. And don't worry, these exercises aren't hard work at all. I promise. They're gentle and soothing and don't require any vigorous physical activity. But I'm still not finished. You'll also receive my Bad Bedtime Habits video tutorial, which includes all the things that you should avoid doing before going to bed, including certain activities, foods, drinks, and everything else that you need to stay clear of. I'll give you the best methods of beating your insomnia and enjoying a great night's sleep, both now and in the future. All of that is just a tiny fraction of what you'll receive in the Instant Sleep Remedies video series. Because remember, this program is crammed full of 100% natural, safe, and side effect-free remedies, as well as a range of tricks, tips, and expert advice scientifically proven to successfully treat insomnia once and for all. And you can start benefiting from it today if you want to. And you do, right? I mean, imagine if you could live your life free from insomnia, a life where you go to bed and within minutes are actually asleep. A life where you sleep soundly through the night for 7 or 8 hours and wake up in the morning feeling refreshed and revitalized. No more staring up at the ceiling for hour after hour. No more frustration and anger at starting every day feeling exhausted and irritable. Instead, you'll be able to heal yourself from the inside by targeting the root cause of your insomnia, instead of continually spending money treating the symptoms with sleeping pills and other forms of medication that nearly always lead to horrible side effects. And more importantly, you'll no longer have to worry about dying before your time, where you end up leaving your kids or grandkids behind before you've had a chance to see them grow up. So how much will it cost to get your hands on Instant Sleep Remedies? Well, before I answer that, I'd first like to ask you a question. What is a lifetime of good quality sleep worth to you? Or, put it another way, what is your health worth to you? $10,000? $5,000? $1,000? What about $500? Well, whatever your answer, you're not going to have to spend anything like that amount. Because the last thing I want is for price to be a factor in your decision. So I'm not going to ask you to pay anything close to $500 for this program. Not even $250. In fact, I'm not even asking for $100. For a limited time, you can pick up the entire Instant Sleep Remedies program for a one-time fee of just $67. And all you need to do to lock in this special price is press the Add to Cart button below. Plus, your investment is fully protected by my 60-day money-back guarantee. So all you need to do today is say maybe to the Instant Sleep Remedies program. You can then take a full 60 days to test out the entire program, watch all 20 videos, and benefit from every single one of these stress-busting techniques and rituals. And if you're not 100% happy for any reason at all, simply email me at the address provided in the members area, and I will refund every cent of your investment with no questions asked. And if you do decide to say that it's not for you, I'll even let you keep the entire program just to say thanks for giving it a try. But before you place your order, I'm going to also send you a very special bonus audio series, absolutely free. In my 10-part stress-busting audio series, you'll be given instant access to 10 high-quality audio downloads covering hypnotherapy, affirmation, and meditation. 3 well-known ways to defeat stress, free the mind, increase relaxation, and improve sleep quality. So why continue down the same road, wasting your money on sleeping pills that are only designed to treat the symptoms rather than fix the underlying cause of your insomnia? Why carry on struggling through life, feeling exhausted, stressed, and miserable every day, unable to function the way you want, or even think clearly, when there is an alternative, a natural solution that actually gets to the root cause of the problem? The fact is, it's easy to beat insomnia when you know how. But of course, you probably won't hear this from the medical industry because they're in the pockets of the pharmaceutical companies and their billions. It's in their interest to carry on treating your symptoms with drugs because managing the condition is much more profitable. The fat cats running Big Pharma are literally drooling over the fact that 1/3 of the world's population are now affected to some degree by insomnia, and this figure will no doubt rise in the near future. But like I said, there is an alternative. You don't need to have to endure this waking nightmare any longer. You can get better because these instant sleep remedies work. And all I'm asking today is that you give it a try, risk-free. So what reason is there to say no? Why allow your health to deteriorate even further to the point where you're diagnosed with diabetes, high blood pressure, cardiovascular disease, depression, or something else? Even worse, you suffer a fatal heart attack and it's too late to do anything at all. Why take the risk when just $67 gets you this comprehensive, scientifically backed program, complete with all the tools and resources you need to enjoy a great night's sleep for the rest of your life? So right now, you have 2 options. You can leave this page and carry on doing what you're doing, wasting money on sleeping pills that will never fix the root cause of the problem. And you can continue to struggle on in life, getting the bare minimum rest night after night, and run the risk of developing any number of potentially fatal health conditions. Or you can say, yes. Yes to a great night's sleep. Yes to improved health. Yes to a happier, longer life. And then test drive the entire Instant Sleep Remedies video series for a whole 2 months, completely risk-free. So for the sake of your future health and happiness, make the right decision. Press the Add to Cart button below, claim your copy of Instant Sleep Remedies at the special introductory price, and I'll see you in the members area.